This video is supported by TBC Live. Check out the TBC Live on the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's an app to enjoy NRL with friends while the game is going. You comment what's going to happen next, and you thumbs up and thumbs down if you disagree or agree with people. There's great rewards to win every week, and your favourite content creators, including me, are on the app. So check out TBC Live today. Quick video, this one. Thanks for clicking on it. Here you go, the 2024 Premiers. This is exactly who they will be. No fault, no mistake. Let's get into the video why. By the way, I am joking.
To entertain house.
Now, every team, all 17 teams in the NRL, they dream of being on that big stage on Grand Final Day in October. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen. I'm just pointing out the facts that there is evidence throughout sport, throughout different things happening in the world in the year 2024, leading to a certain team making and potentially winning the 2024 Grand Final. The number 4. Ooh, some people should be scared because this team has made the grand final in every year that ends in the number 4, going back to 1974. The crazy thing about this theory is that every 10 years there's a pattern of winning and losing. And yes, if you haven't guessed it already, this team was part of the 2014 grand final, won their last premiership in 2004, and also lifted the trophy in 1984. So every year that ends in 4, this team has played in the grand final. This team also played the Sharks in round 1 and the Parramatta Eels in round 2. Now, this was the exact same draw that this team had 20 years ago when they won the grand final in 2004. And here we are again, they have the same draw to start the season. Now, just like the NRL, it is extremely tough to go back-to-back in American football. And yes, we're bringing international sport in here because in 2003, 2004, it was the New England Patriots going back-to-back. And the last time since then, well, guess who won this year? It was the Kansas City Chiefs, being the first team in 20 years to go back-to-back, which is really crazy considering a certain NRL team actually was part of the 2004 grand final and won it the same year as the last time the NFL experienced back-to-back glory. Would you believe me if I told you that the annual AFL Anzac Day game ended in a draw in 2024? Well, yeah, because it happened. But you know the last time it happened? It was in 1995, and a certain NRL team just happened to be in the grand final that year. So this one for me is absolutely nuts, but this theory gets even crazier. With everything I've mentioned, Jason Demetriou, man, he should have seen it coming because Souths last sacked their coach mid-season all the way back in 2004, Paul Langmack, and they've sacked their coach mid-season again this year. And as I've said this video, a certain team won the grand final, made the grand final, the last time that the Rabbitohs got rid of their coach before the mid part of the season. Now, what about this? The Parramatta Eels in the 80s being the last team to pull off an NRL three-peat. Lots of teams try to do it. You know, the Sydney Roosters, I think the Brisbane Broncos as well. But the Penrith Panthers were able to do it. In 1984, a certain team won the grand final after that three-peat. Here we are again. A three-peat's happened. Will that team be in the grand final? Well, not long till we find out. In 2004, the losing conference finals with the Timberwolves and the Pacers. You will not believe me when I say this, but in 2024, the conference finals losers were the Timberwolves and the Pacers, and history is getting crazy. It just seems to be repeating itself, and the fact that international sport this far is being brought in just adds to the theory. just on that too, which is fucking insane. In 1994, 2004, 2014, and 2024, the Indiana Pacers have made it to the conference finals. This is absolutely fucking nuts. Now put your seatbelt on because we're taking a trip down to memory lane. In 1984 round number 17, the Panthers and Manly played out a 15 points to 14 game. Now, that might not seem very crazy right now, but the fact that in 2024, round 17, the opening game of the round was actually 15 points to 14 in favour of the Bulldogs over the Sharks. This is getting ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Are we clutching at straws, the people who believe in this theory, or is there basic maths leading to something happening at the end of the year, something special? The last time that Germany hosted the Euros was in 1988, a year that the Bulldogs went on to win the grand final. Now, this is not as good for me, but as Winston's pointed out here 15 seconds ago, that Spain won the Euros and the Bulldogs made the grand final last time being 2012, losing it. In 2024, will Spain have won the Euros, beating England 2-1 15 seconds ago. Now, this one's even crazier. And if the Maroons do lose tomorrow night and the Blues win the decider up there in Sydney, you better believe me that I'll be putting my house on the Bulldogs, just like Winston's been putting his houses on, but unfortunately is now down to a caravan or a bike, I've heard. But what the hell is with all of this leading to the 2024 grand final starring the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs? I mean, all the evidence is there. This absolutely probably will not happen, right? But holy crap, there is a lot of things leading to this team dead set. And right now, their form has been pretty good. Right now, they're sitting in 5th position. They are the 2nd or 3rd best defensive team in the competition. They are on a roll and they play the Cowboys at Townsville this week, which makes it a bit tough for them. But they're playing some good footy. They've got some good players. They recruited a bunch of utilities, in a lot of people's opinion, who have stepped up. And now, history is on their side. But who's it up to? It's up to the Bulldogs to do this. They've heard everything. They've listened to the fans. They've shown that they're a quality side this year. They've put in good performances against teams like Penrith and Storm. Can the Bulldogs go all the way and continue this amazing run of history leading to the Bulldogs winning the 2024 grand final? Well, that's it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments, am I absolutely crazy for starting to believe in this theory? Do you believe in it? Is there enough evidence for this to come true? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I will try and get to a Bulldogs home game in the kennel to see how the atmosphere as we get into the end of the season, if they are top 8 bound, which they look like they are. At 5,000 subscribers, I will be giving away an NRL membership as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.